Hello, in this video I'm going to share some hints and nuances on how images and rectangles work in Adalo. It may not be very obvious for Adalo newbies because those elements can serve not only as visual elements but also as containers. So let's start. I've prepared the screen. We've got two rectangles here, we've got two images here. So here's the thing. First of all, you all know that there is a component section when you click on the screen, and where you have a component tree. So usually, when you add a new component, for example, a text, it will be added to the component tree on the same level. But rectangles and images can serve as container. So if we take a component, put it inside the rectangle, you can see that the parent becomes a rectangle. And if we go to the screen itself, we see that the rectangle has got a child. And for example, this one with images, it works in the same way. So we have the image, and now image has got a child. This is important to understand when you are trying to build something or some components which are stacked above each other. So, for example, if we take this rectangle and we would like to put it above the green one, and we are moving it exactly like the green one, the same position, you see that green one catches the purple one, and as a result, we have the rectangle green, rectangle purple, which is inside, and hello world is also in the inside the green rectangle. By the way, the same works with images. So I can take all this. Now it's a green rectangle. I can take it, and for example, I would like to stack it near the image. And even though the image is smaller than the rectangle, it still catches this. Again, the group of the kind of container inside. So now we have a very long tree, well, pretty long tree. We have a purple image, and inside we have a green rectangle, and inside we have purple and text. So how do we remove that elements from each other? First of all, when you select the element, then you double click and you get into the child, and double click, you get into the child. Again, double click on hello world. Well, hello world is in the parent. So if I just move it, you see that the parent has changed, and I have removed the purple rectangle from this image. If for text element, again, I reached with double clicks the text element, I can remove it and I can move it back. Also, it's possible to move the components inside the component tree. So we go to the screen, we have the component tree, and this is, you need to click right on the arrow because sometimes it goes inside. So we expand the component tree, and we can go and move the rectangle green outside, for example, here. And now this rectangle green is not staying inside the image. It's staying on the same level in the component tree. Now you'll see a very weird effect, which appears very surprising. I'm going to move this rectangle, and you see how the shape has changed. It's very bizarre in the first sight, but it has its explanation. So here's the reason. Let me change the shape back. So it is related to the responsive layouts. In the layout, you have a different type of how the layout could be changed, and the layout could scale with the parent or could stay fixed. So this is the explanation why the rectangle was changed its shape. So for example, I have this rectangle. The layout is scales with screen, which means that when I change screen sizes, the size of the horizontal side of the rectangle also will change. Now I'm going to put this rectangle inside the purple or the green one. As you can see, the layout for this one changed to scales with parent. So the Adalo has calculated, okay, this is a margin on this size, this is a margin on this size, and the rectangle must scale with the parent. So now we are putting the responsibility of how the element scales to parent, to the green rectangle. And you will see that now it scales with parent. By the way, if we would like to select the green rectangle and say stay fixed, okay, we want to always stay on the center and we want a fixed width. You will see that the rectangle stays fixed width, and as a consequence, the child rectangle also does not change its size because it scales with parent. But the problem is that when we are moving it out with not with the mouse, because with the mouse it's gonna be working correctly. But when we're moving it out with the component tree, so here, it kind of recalculates the margins, and when I move it, it tries to keep the proportions of the rectangle similar to the proportions it had inside this element. I know it's all cumbersome and it's not very easy to understand, but I just wanted in this video to explain that how it works, and moreover how you can fix the issues. So if you see that the component is inside, you double click it, and if you want to move it out, you move it out like this, or you can move it out with the component tree, or there's another very important hint. In order for the component not to get inside, you can use a keyboard arrows. So you can move the component. Now I'm moving like a few pixels. With shift I'm moving 10 pixels, and now I am going to move this rectangle right above the purple one. And as you can see in the component tree, rectangle purple and rectangle green are on the same level. So as a consequence, we can put the visibility conditions on it, we can put actions on it, so they're not going to interfere with each other. But of course, if you just do a mouse touch and move, it's gonna jump inside. So be careful with that. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot. Let me know if you have any questions.